welcome back to LogicalMindz. I'm your host, Neph, and I'm back with the first official episode of the podcast. Ooh. Super excited. So let's get into it. First and foremost, I wanted to speak on the overturn of Roe versus Wade. My heart goes out to all the women and people out there who are affected by this. I'm fortunate enough to be from Maryland, where abortion is still legal, and although I'm from a state and live in a state where it didn't affect me personally, I still feel affected by it, because it's like that's still other women out here who are not being able to have the choice to do as they please with their own bodies. It's crazy, because given the history that's happened in this world alone, like, women are always placed under men, always placed under everything. Like, it's just like they don't give a fuck about how women feel, about how they feel about their bodies and stuff. And it's just like, bro, come on. Like, I get the whole situation of being sympathetic to a baby and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, not everybody has the desire to be a parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody has that desire. Like, and just because you have that desire does not mean that you can just assume that another woman is gonna feel the same way. Because at the end of the day, we're all here to live in our truth, to live in our path, and you have to be understanding that your truth and your path is not going to be the same as somebody else's. So let's not be judgmental because someone doesn't want to be a fucking parent. Like, it's really, to me, it's normal to not want to be a parent. Like, and then let's really get into the fact that when I was getting some facts and stuff from what people were talking about the situation, there's over 400,000 children in the foster care system. So for all you pro-lifers out there, why aren't you adopting? Why are you out here trying to make someone feel bad for aborting a fetus, but you're not out here helping those that are already here, that don't have families? Right? Because obviously with this overturn, therefore, that number is going to continue to rise. Yet no one's adopting. No, I'm not even going to say no one's adopting. The pro-lifers aren't adopting. Y'all want to scream pro-life this, pro-life that, but you're not saving the lives that are already here. You're not saving the lives of the children that need to be cared for and loved for, just like anyone else. But y'all don't get that, though. Y'all be stuck in y'all own stubborn ways that y'all don't keep an open mind. Y'all are so closed-minded, and it's disgusting. It's really disgusting to be a part of a world that people just be judgy like that. Like that, I'm not going for that, because this is a no judgment free zone over here. Like, that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? But continuing with the topic, my counter argument would be for the pro-lifers. If you're so pro-life, then why do you eat chicken? Why do you eat meat? Why do you go fishing? Why do you go deer hunting? Like, I'm confused, because if you're pro-life for all life, right? Therefore, you would have to be vegan all the way. But y'all don't want to talk about that, though. That's just a counter argument, because really think about it. Like, y'all really out here trying to make people feel bad for aborting a fetus. Y'all be making it seem like motherfuckers is 7-8 months pregnant and getting abortions when that's not even the case. And then let's not even talk about how the circumstances of people getting pregnant, like possibly getting raped, and y'all want to say that's a blessing. What is so like great about being raped? I'm confused. I myself have never been raped. But that doesn't take away from those who have been and have that option taken away from them. Do you not just picture how traumatizing that would be? Literally getting impregnated when it wasn't your choice. You had no choice. You had your body overpowered by a fucking bitch, and then a woman gets impregnated by a child she clearly did not want, but because she's pregnant, she's obligated to have the kid. But y'all don't talk about men who don't be in their kids' lives. Y'all don't talk about that enough. Y'all be so quick to try to judge a woman who don't want to be a mom, but it's okay for a guy to say, yeah, I don't want to be a dad, I'm not ready. But if a woman says she don't want to be a mom, I'm not ready, or if I don't want to be a mom, period, I just don't have the desire, she's looked at like, oh my God, how could you? Like, what do you mean, how could you? Like, you want to be a mom, that's great, but I don't. What is so wrong about that? Like, people are always judging. They're always fucking judging, and I'm over it. Like, the shit is over. Like, honestly, how I feel, if you're a pro-lifer, you could really, like, miss me with that. Like, respectfully, I'm not fucking with you, because at the end of the day, I'm somebody that wants to be a mom. Like, I have that desire in my future time. But that don't take away from the fact that that's not everybody's desire. That's my desire. You know what I'm saying? I don't put my own shit on other people. But there's a lot of people in this world who doesn't have the emotional intelligence to understand that. And at that point, I'm done explaining myself. All right, next topic. Okay, so this topic, this is about Ari the Don. And I just want to start off by saying that I truly do love and appreciate her. Like, I follow her and watch her content, and she's hilarious. She's a beautiful woman. She's an amazing mother. Like, just everything about her just, it screams like a boss woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I look up to her in that sense, because like, there's a lot of women out here that are truly stepping in their power and really just being themselves and just not giving a fuck. And we love that. Like, we love that type of confidence. So a lot of people have been just constantly like bashing her and hating her for literally no reason. To like, that's how I feel, for no reason. Because how I feel about it is, why hate on somebody this hard? Like, you must really be that miserable. Like, you must really be so fucking upset with your life that you just want to go and make somebody else upset at their life, when she's clearly living her best life. And there's so much people, like, I be seeing it on TikTok so much. Like, so many people just be making videos about this woman, and I'm sitting here like, what the hell is y'all problem? Y'all don't know this woman personally. Y'all only know her for what she allows us to know. And if you don't like what she does, if you don't like what she posts, then simply don't watch it. Stop keeping up with her. Unfollow her. I just don't get it. Like, if you don't like something, why would you sit there and force yourself to watch it just to hate on it? Like, that's crazy. That's such a, like, you're, like, I don't even understand how people do that, or even why. Like, you know, you don't like a celebrity or a creator or an artist or whoever the case may be, and y'all job is to literally put them down. For what? If you don't like it, don't watch it. It's that simple. Nobody has a gun to your head telling you to watch her shit. I'm a supporter of hers, so therefore I'm gonna say uplifting shit about her. I love watching her content. So therefore, I'm going to continue to do that, because I like to spread love. If I don't like a creator, if I don't like what somebody's doing, I'm going to keep it to myself. Because what the fuck I look like trying to tell a person about their shit? If they like it, that's all that matters. My opinion is irrelevant. But a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't understand that. Y'all be so wrapped up in trying to tell y'all opinions. It's crazy. And that goes into my next topic. The BET Awards that just passed. I think it's been like 2 weeks since it's happened. But y'all know the BET Awards, the celebrities, they be popping out wearing their outfits, red carpet. We get it. Now, I'm gonna just start off by saying this. There's a lot of fits I wasn't fucking with. Facts. I'm not gonna sit here and try to lie to you guys. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not making any videos. I'm not making comments. I'm not tweeting. None of that. I'm not doing none of that to say, oh my gosh, I hated Bumble Blank's outfit. Bumble Blank could have did a little bit better. Oh my gosh, why did Bumble Blank really just do that? Like, what? Like, no. What the hell? Like, I'm not gonna be a negative ass person on the media like that, bro. You got me fucked up. Like, hell nah. So literally, all I was seeing across my timeline was just motherfuckers just clowning the fuck out of like certain celebrities and shit about how they just didn't like their outfits. And I get that you can have an opinion, but really your opinion is irrelevant. You're not the one wearing it. Like, people always like to say, oh my God, celebrities have all this money and they dress so trash and da da da. Cool. If that's your opinion, that's your opinion. But at the end of the day, fashion is subjective. Fashion is literally what it means to you. You're gonna wear what makes you feel good. You're gonna wear what makes you look good, right? Because it's for you. Someone else's opinion should not affect that. But yet y'all be forgetting because somebody's a celebrity that all of a sudden that you're just allowed to just comment on their lives. Well, fuck that. Comment on their outfits as if it's okay. Like, bro, like, you're really being a bully right now. Like, y'all motherfuckers need to get told exactly what it is. Y'all are a bully. You're really a bully. Like, at the end of the day, like, you're dick riding and you're dick eating because you're really trying to make your point across when it's irrelevant. They're gonna wear what the fuck they gonna wear because they're adults. The same way you gonna wear what you gonna wear. But you think because you're a regular person in life, it just doesn't apply to you. Like, oh my God, why are you da 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 da? And then people going back to Ari, like, when people was talking shit about her outfit, loved her outfit, people was literally like saying all these things about her. And then on top of the fact that when she clapped back, oh my God, everybody was going in like, oh my God, cause let's just say cause she's done this multiple times where she'll be like, all you niggas are broke. And then y'all go, oh my God, like, why is she always trying to say somebody broke? Da 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 da. I mean, you are literally saying that her outfit is trash. So if you're gonna talk shit to somebody, why would you not expect that person to talk shit back? Y'all be dumb. Y'all be real life stupid. Like, I'll be damned if somebody was talking shit to me. I'm gonna clap back. Simple. Then y'all want to talk about oh, you're a celebrity. You're not supposed to be worried about people like me. What do you mean? Like, if somebody sees something that's like, that got them fucked up, they have every right to respond. You made a comment about them. You made a video about them. They have every right to respond. Like, I don't understand how y'all think that does not apply to people who have platforms. It really just does not make any sense, bro. I'm just gonna let it be known here. I'm not bashing nobody, bro. I don't do that. I don't bash nobody because at the end of the day, we're all humans and I know that we are not perfect, but there's no excuse for you to really just talk shit about somebody for no reason, especially when you don't even know them personally. Like, you're really talking shit about a person who's in the celebrity light. Like, what do you gain from that? Like, you're literally, if anything, you're just telling on yourself. You're pretty much telling how much you don't love yourself, how much you don't fuck with yourself, because that's called projecting. But y'all don't know that though. Look that up. Look up what projecting is, because y'all motherfuckers be doing it a lot, like a little too much. It's not cute. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out the way because that shit was really annoying me, and I just wanted to let that be known. But I wanted to talk about this podcast clip that had went viral. So I don't remember the lady's name, but I remember that I used to follow her and then I unfollowed her. I don't know why. I just be unfollowing people for no reason. I don't know. Like, I don't, because I remember she was on my timeline for a long time, but I don't know her name. But if I find it, I'll put her at name here somewhere. But she was on somebody's podcast and she was talking about like being a submissive woman, and I actually wanted to talk about this. She was like saying like what a submissive woman was actually like doing like everything for her mans and stuff like that. And honestly, like, it didn't really make sense to me because at first I was like, I thought like, because it seemed like everybody had a different definition of what being submissive meant, right? So when she was explaining like her version of being a submissive woman, in my head I was thinking, oh, you just like doing things for him. You're just like, you know, being the go-to person, like always making sure that this is taken care of, this is taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't equate that to being submissive, but she did. So I was like, okay. So I was like, I'm gonna say my viewpoint on it and everything like that. So then I got to really thinking, and actually let me actually like look it up honestly, because I'm really big on like finding the true definition of shit, because I don't want to spread the wrong like information. So the word submissive means ready to conform to the authority or will of others, meekly, obedient, or passive. So I was like, okay. That's what pops up on Google. Then I was like, I don't know. I need more. I need to be like told more. Like, what does submissive mean? Like, what does it mean to be a submissive woman? Like, come on now, let's really get into it. So then I see another definition. I'm like, all right. This is more lengthy. It says, to be submissive is to obey or to yield to someone else. When you are submissive, you submit to someone else's will, which literally you put your own desires lower than theirs. I'm like, huh? When I read that, I said, I didn't know that was also a part of the definition of being submissive, right? Because to my knowledge, I thought being submissive was putting faith in your man and letting him lead the way, and you, like, what is it? Having that trust that, yeah, my man got it. Like, I don't have to do too much. Like, I know my man. Like, I thought that's what being submissive was, but I guess I was wrong. I don't know. You guys let me know what y'all definition of submissive is, but this is what it says. But let me just get into the part that kind of just threw me off. When it said you put your own desires under theirs, I'm like, what? That don't even make sense. You should never put your desires under anybody, bro. Because at the end of the day, you have one life to live and you need to fulfill your desires. No one in this world should be stopping that. It doesn't matter how much you love somebody. Like, cause my version of loving somebody, like in a romantic relationship, is that you both have your desires and you both are gonna help each other get to where you both want to be. Like, why would I put myself to the side just to put you on a like, no, I'm putting myself on a pedestal and you're putting yourself on a pedestal, and now we're gonna work together to continue to build on that pedestal. Like, that's how, me personally, that's how things operate over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not speaking for nobody else, but I'll be damned if I put my desires under somebody. Like, that's not happening, bro. If that's what it means to be a submissive woman, then I'm not a submissive woman. Then I'm not doing that. Fuck that. Because that shit don't even make any sense. That don't even sound like a life anybody, like, that don't even sound like a life I want to live. Like, who want to live a life like that? Like, you literally gonna put your own shit. Like, if anything, I was already doing that when it came to my parents. A lot of you probably can relate. Having parents where you have to put their desires above yours. Fuck what you think. You got to do what they want. You can't do what you want. You got to do what they want. And you're telling me I have to do that in a romantic relationship when I'm a grown-ass woman. That don't even make sense, bruh. That don't even make sense. I swear, it's always something that comes to women that it's always something where it's like women have to lower themselves, or, oh, you have to sit like this, or you have to speak softly, or you have to do that. For what? Because one thing about me, I don't cater to nobody but myself. One thing about me, I don't care for male validation. I don't care for that shit. Never did when I was a youngin', and I still don't now. I don't live my life to please other people, especially guys. Hell nah. You not seeing that shit from me. You supposed to live your life for you. You're supposed to do what makes sense to you. As long as you're not out here hurting nobody, disrespecting anybody, being negative towards anybody, then do you. That's all I'm gonna say. Because at the end of the day, I don't see nobody talking about some men having to put their desires to the side and do this. Men have to do this. Men, it's always women. It's always the woman's job to put her needs to the side to make sure her man's okay. When does it switch? When does the man put his desires to the side to make sure his woman's okay? But when somebody says that, all hell breaks loose, huh? It's, oh, she has some nerve to think that a man is going to do this. I don't give a fuck. Let me tell y'all something about me. When I was younger, my mom used to always tell me, oh, if you don't know how to cook, you're not going to get a man. I'm like, huh? Mind you, I'm in elementary school. I can't remember how old I was, but I promise you I was in elementary school when she kept telling this to me and my sister. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what this woman is talking about, but I'll be damned. That literally, as a little girl, I literally was like, I didn't even like the idea of, oh, I'm not going to be able to get a man because I can't cook, or whatever the case may be. You got me fucked up. I literally said to myself, I said, my man going to cook for me. When I said that, she felt like, oh my God, how could you think that? Da 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 da. I'm sitting here like, I mean, if cooking for a woman is so important for a man, it doesn't make sense, because cooking is like a basic necessity to have. I just don't have that because I chose not to. Simply because I didn't like the idea of me not being able to get a guy because I can't cook, when that was very much wrong. You know what I'm saying? I done told guys off the jump, a bitch don't know how to cook. A bitch can learn, but for me, I'm gonna learn for myself. I don't, like, come on now. Like, we all gonna find ways to feed ourselves. Like, you are not my child. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm in a relationship with a dude, like, you're not my kid. Like, we're two fully functioning adults. You should be able to provide for yourself the same way I'm going to be able to provide for myself. And then when we come in unison, we're providing for each other. That's how I view relationships, because I'm not one of those to give more than what you receive. Like, it's supposed to be a healthy balance of how much you pour into someone and how much somebody pours into you. I feel like a lot of people are getting wrapped up into this like toxic way of thinking that love is not necessarily what you do for people, but it's like, oh, if you don't do this, then you don't love me. Like, to me, that's like manipulation. Like, that's crazy for you to like say that to somebody. Like, that don't even make sense, because at the end of the day, you have to communicate what your needs are. You have to communicate what your wants are, because nobody can read your mind. You gotta just let it be known, like, yo, this is what I like. And then you first of all, when it comes to romantic relationships, you're supposed to present yourself as yourself, right? You're supposed to just come as you, and I'm gonna come as me. And then once we've been around each other for some time, you start to, you know what I'm saying, ask yourself, like, do I want to be a part of this person's life? Do I want this person to be a part of my life? Am I okay with how this person operates? You're supposed to ask yourself this. Are you okay with how this person does this? Are you okay with how this person does that? Are you okay that this person doesn't do this? Because at the end of the day, you're supposed to know what you want, right? In the sense of like what you're going to allow to accept. So that's why it's important to be yourself. A lot of people always like to fake. They always want to put on a front. And that's why a lot of women now don't want to deal with no niggas, because niggas always want to put up a front. But we don't got to talk about that. I don't got no men here to speak on that. So I'm going to just wait for that until I do have male guests on here. But to end off my point, honestly, just be yourself so that the person can be able to make the decision for themselves if they want to like be with you or not. You know what I'm saying? And I am a strong believer in this. I feel like romantic relationships are really dope. I just want to start off by saying that. But you should not be wrapping your whole life around that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have other aspirations in life. Like, a romantic relationship should not be the one thing that you are focused on, because I just feel like you're going to be in a fucked up place mentally if shit don't work out. Because if you wrap your whole life around that particularly thing and the thing doesn't work out, what are you going to do? Because now you don't have anything else to fall back on. And I'm somebody that likes to have a plan. And you should be able to be prepared for anything, honestly. But some things you just can't be prepared for, which is understandable. But sometimes I like to, like, because I'm an overthinker sometimes. So, like, I be thinking about some, like, all possible, like, what am I trying to say? All possible solutions or ways on how things could go right, things could go wrong. Just a lot of shit, honestly. So I kind of like mentally prepare myself for a lot of shit. Not everybody thinks like that, but I'm just giving my piece and my take on it. So that's just how I feel. Honestly, yeah, I was about to say, I guess that's the end of the episode. I just wanted to get those topics out the way, honestly, because I really wanted to speak on them. Oh shoot, I do got one more thing. Oh, actually, what am I saying to myself right now? Okay, I got one more topic I really want to speak on. Okay, so I want to talk about the word humble. I've been seeing this damn near my whole life, but I've been seeing it way more now that I'm an adult. And like I always do, we're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Let me look up the definition right quick. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not about to fact check me. All right. Okay. So on Google, it says the definition of humble is having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's own importance. Okay. So honestly, to really like translate that, you're just putting yourself lower. You know what I'm saying? Like being humble is just talking down on yourself, if that makes sense. Like you're not, like you're doing the opposite of speaking highly of yourself. And I understand why people say be humble, but then I don't understand at the same time, because this is how I feel. Why should someone have to humble themselves? Let's really think about it. Everybody should be speaking highly of themselves, but we all know not everyone does that. So my thing is, if I'm speaking highly of myself, why do you feel attacked? Why do you feel defensive? Why do you feel some certain kind of way when I'm speaking highly of myself? That is a clear sign that you need to go look within and figure out what the fuck you got going on, because I'm not going to lower myself to make you comfortable. That's not what we doing. So that's why the word humble just doesn't sit right with me. I would never tell somebody to humble themselves. No, talk your shit. You supposed to feel like you the best. You supposed to feel like you the baddest. You supposed to feel like you the biggest. Like, what do you mean? Like, why do I have to downplay myself to make other people feel comfortable? Like, we not doing that no more. We's not doing that. And listen to me when I say this. You should never make yourself feel small or make yourself small to make other people feel better about themselves. That is not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to make sure that you're okay, to make sure your priorities are being met, make sure you're at peace, that you're happy. Like, no one should be trying to make you feel bad because you love yourself and you're openly loving yourself. Like, I had to learn that. It's called literally having confidence. Like, you're allowed to have confidence, but yet people want to equate that to you being a bitch, when in reality it's like, I'm just speaking highly of myself. I'm just saying I'm that bitch. I'm just saying I'm the baddest bitch to walk this earth. I'm just saying that everything that I do is just real smooth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just talking your shit. Like, I'm not saying nothing wrong to nobody. If anything, I'm literally saying positive shit about myself. And if you sit next to me and I'm saying that, you gonna feel some kind of way. You know what you just did? You just told me that you don't feel those things towards yourself. You don't feel highly about yourself. And that's not my problem. It's not my problem, and it's not my fault. That's a you problem. So don't try to project that over here. Yeah, circling back to the word projecting. We not doing that. But oh my gosh. I got all my topics out the way for real. It may look like I had like cut into another video because I was like a camera situation, but we back now. You know what I'm saying? We good. But I'm saying we back, but we about to end. But yeah. So the episode is over. I'm sorry. This is all new to me. I'm gonna get it right. All right, but it was nice chatting up with you guys. And if you guys want to let me know what you guys want to hear from me, or any opinions about anything, just I guess you can hit my DMs. You can comment under my posts. I'll put all my social media tags here so y'all could like find ways to reach out to me. I'm really nice. I don't mind like chatting up with any of you guys. So yeah, it was nice letting my opinion